Dear friend, if you're over 65, or if you have a parent, a partner, or a friend who is, there's something important we need to talk about. It's something we've all done for decades, something considered healthy, clean, even essential. And yet, what if this very habit, the one you've trusted your whole life, was silently making things harder or even more dangerous? We understand that's not easy to hear, especially when it comes to something as natural, as personal, as bathing. Because here's the quiet truth. After the age of 70, bathing the way we used to may no longer be safe. In fact, it could be increasing the risk of falls, fatigue, or even health complications in ways many were never told. Over the years, we've witnessed it countless times. A slip in the tub, a fainting spell after a hot shower, a lingering skin infection from overwashing, not from carelessness, but from caring too much, from trying too hard to stay clean. And what breaks our heart is this: most of it could have been prevented. If only someone had explained how our skin changes after 65, how our blood pressure behaves differently, and how even small adjustments, like switching the time you bathe, could help protect your strength, not drain it. But don't worry, this is not a video about fear. It's a video about clarity, about science, and about honoring your body for where it is today, not where it was 20 years ago. So please, stay with us, because in the next 30 minutes, we'll walk together through 12 gentle, research-based reminders to help you. Stay safe while bathing, protect your skin, prevent falls, and feel more energized, more confident, and more in control of your daily routine. This isn't about doing less, it's about doing it wiser. And by the end, you might just say, I wish someone had told me this sooner. So let's begin, together. Before we dive in, how old are you today? Drop your age in the comments and let us know. What's one thing you've learned about caring for yourself over the years? You never know. Your story might be exactly what another heart needs to hear today. Part 1. A simple bath can carry hidden risks, especially after 70. Have you ever thought of bathing as something dangerous? We hadn't until we heard Lisa's story. Lisa is a home health nurse. Every morning, she visits older adults in their homes, helping with medications, meals, and sometimes, like today, a warm bath. That day, she arrived at Mrs. Lynn's house. 84 years old, kind and gentle, Mrs. Lynn smiled from her armchair.
Of course.
Lisa, dear, would you help me bathe today?
Lisa said warmly. Now, Lisa had a routine. With years of experience, she'd learned it's safest to start bathing seniors from the feet up to keep the upper body warm as long as possible. The head should come last. But she hesitated to speak up. Instead, she asked gently,
Would you prefer I start with your hair or your body?
Mrs. Lynn smiled.
Oh, let's start with my hair. I always feel fresher that way.
So Lisa began rinsing her hair, carefully, respectfully. Within seconds, Mrs. Lynn began to shiver.
Oh my, I feel cold. Could you turn on the heater?
Lisa quickly wrapped her in a warm towel, turned up the heat, and then softly said,
Mrs. Lynn, may I share something from my training?
She explained that starting with the feet and legs first helps regulate body temperature, especially for older adults.
When we wash the head first, she said, it can cause chills. And for someone over 70, that chill can lead to a sudden drop in blood pressure or even a fainting spell.
Mrs. Lynn paused, her eyes softened.
No one ever told me that. I thought I was just getting weaker.
That day, she changed her routine, and she never experienced that cold, shaky feeling again. Because the quiet truth is this: after 70, our bodies become more sensitive to temperature shifts. What used to be just a hot shower can now put stress on the heart, cause dizziness, or lead to dangerous falls. In this video, we're going to share 5 surprising truths about daily bathing after 70, truths that could protect you or someone you love. And if even one story speaks to your heart, it might just change how you care for your body for good. Coming up next, why daily bathing might be doing more harm than good to your aging skin. Stay with us, you won't want to miss this. Part 2, the more you bathe, the weaker your skin gets, if you're not careful. Have you ever noticed? The cleaner you try to be, the itchier and drier your skin becomes. After 65, your skin naturally produces less oil. In fact, it makes only half the natural moisture it did in your younger years. So when you take daily hot showers and scrub with soap, you're not just removing dirt, you're also stripping away your skin's last line of defense. The result? Dry, flaky skin, tiny cracks that may lead to infections, constant itchiness, especially at night, and worse sleep and discomfort overall. Margaret, 78, couldn't sleep for months because of constant itching. She told us proudly,
I bathe daily. I just like being clean.
but that habit was silently hurting her skin. After switching to bathing 2 to 3 times a week, using lukewarm, not hot water, washing only essential areas with soap, armpits, groin, feet, and moisturizing within 3 minutes of towel drying, her skin began to heal. The redness faded, and for the first time in months, she slept through the night. She smiled and said,
I stopped trying to be spotless. Now I just want to feel good.
"We're not saying you can't bathe daily, but if you do, here's how to do it safely. Keep water temperature below 140 Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius. Avoid bathing after 5 p.m. Your body retains heat less efficiently in the evening. Dry your skin completely after bathing. Apply moisturizer while your skin is still damp. That helps lock in hydration. Choose products based on your skin's needs. If your skin is dry or cracked, use creams with ceramides or hyaluronic acid. If you're unsure, talk to your doctor or pharmacist. And remember, your skin health also depends on what you eat. So eat warm, nourishing foods in cold weather and hydrate well in dry seasons. Sometimes, one small change in your routine can bring back comfort you didn't realize you were missing. But there's another risk, more dangerous than dry skin. It can happen in a single second, in a slippery bathroom. Let's talk about it next, in Part 3. Part 3, a single slip can change everything, and it's preventable. What if we told you that the most dangerous part of bathing after 70 isn't the hot water or the slippery soap? It's standing up, too fast, too alone, too unaware. We've seen this happen more times than we can count. For older adults, a single fall in the bathroom can change everything. Fractured hips, head injuries, long hospital stays, all from what felt like a routine moment. Let us share the story of Frank, 84. He lived alone, proud of his independence. Every morning he'd take his bath, just like always, telling himself, if I stop moving, I'll get old faster. But one winter morning, after a warm soak, he stood up too quickly. The steam, the heat, it made him dizzy. He slipped. In 5 seconds, everything changed. A fractured hip, bruised ribs, 4 weeks in the hospital. And when he came home, it wasn't to his home. He needed help walking. He couldn't live alone anymore. That fall didn't just take his mobility, it took his confidence, his freedom. So what actually happened? As we age, our blood vessels become less flexible, making it harder to adjust to heat or sudden movement. Our reflexes slow down. Standing after a hot bath can cause a rapid blood pressure drop, something called orthostatic hypotension. Combine that with a wet, slippery floor. It's a silent danger, hiding in plain sight. But here's the good news, we can prevent it. Here are a few things you can do today. Sit while bathing. A shower chair can reduce fall risk by over 90%. Install grab bars near the tub and toilet. Use non-slip mats both inside and outside the shower. Warm up the bathroom before bathing to reduce shock. Take your time standing up. Pause and breathe. Keep your phone or emergency button within reach. And most importantly, let someone know when you're bathing, especially if you live alone. We always remind our children, look both ways before crossing the street. Isn't it time we gave ourselves the same care? Being cautious isn't weakness, it's wisdom, and it's how we protect our dignity and our independence. Now let's talk about something many people miss. Not the bath itself, but what happens in the moments after. What you do after drying off might be just as important as the bath. Let's take a closer look in Part 4. Part 4, staying clean doesn't always mean taking a full bath. Have you ever had a day when your body just didn't feel ready for a full bath? Maybe it was too cold, you felt tired, or the bathroom felt risky? That's more common than you think. And here's the good news. Staying clean and healthy after 70 doesn't have to mean stepping into the shower every single time. Let's talk about gentle alternatives, ones that still care for your skin, your dignity, and your comfort. A warm, damp cloth can work wonders. You can take a soft towel, soak it in warm water, not hot, and gently wipe down key areas of your body, like underarms, chest, back, groin, and feet. Then use a dry towel or even a warm hairdryer on low setting to help your skin dry completely. This method is especially helpful on cold days or when your joints feel stiff. The important thing? Don't let perfect get in the way of good. If a full bath isn't possible today, a gentle wipe down still supports hygiene and keeps your skin refreshed, especially when followed by a little moisturizer. Of course, moisturizing right after helps lock in hydration, but only if it's suited to your skin type. If your skin is very dry or cracked, look for fragrance-free products with ceramides or oatmeal. If your skin is sensitive, try applying a light oil or simply adjust your diet. Adding more omega-3s and vitamin E can nourish your skin from the inside, especially in dry seasons. There's no shame in adapting your routine. In fact, it's smart, because taking care of your body in this stage of life isn't about doing it the way you used to. It's about doing it in a way that feels right now. So ask yourself gently, what does my body need today? Even 5 peaceful minutes with a warm cloth and a kind hand can be more healing than a rushed shower. And in the next part, we'll talk about the single most important thing to avoid when drying off, and how it could save you from one of the most common risks seniors face, a fall. Part 5, the hidden danger in your bathroom and how to stay safe. Most people don't realize this, but the bathroom is the most dangerous room in the house, especially for older adults. According to a report from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, over 230,000 Americans are injured in the bathroom every year. Of those, the highest rate of injuries happens among people over the age of 65. In fact, nearly 80% of bathroom injuries in seniors are caused by slips and falls during or right after bathing. Why is this happening? As we age, our reflexes slow, muscles weaken, and balance becomes less steady. Add slippery surfaces, wet feet, and cold air, and it's a recipe for disaster. But here's the good news. Most of these accidents are completely preventable. Here are a few simple changes you can make today. Dry off completely before stepping out. Take your time. Don't rush. Use a thick towel and make sure your feet are fully dry before walking. Wear non-slip slippers. Never walk barefoot on a wet bathroom floor. Use anti-slip mats, one inside the shower and one outside. Make sure they stay in place. Install grab bars near the shower and toilet. These provide extra support when standing or moving. Warm up the room. Cold air can tighten your muscles and throw off your balance. Sit if needed. Feeling lightheaded after bathing? Sit down immediately. Give your body time to adjust. And one more thing, let someone know when you're bathing, especially if you live alone. A simple check-in call can bring peace of mind. The bathroom should be a place of care, not danger. A few mindful habits can help you stay safe, strong, and independent. In Part 6, we'll reveal one surprising habit that could be putting extra pressure on your heart after bathing, and what time of day is actually best for your body. Stay tuned. Part 6, the right time to bathe. Protecting your body temperature and your heart. Did you know that just bathing a few hours too late in the day could make things harder on your aging body than you think? After 70, your body has a harder time regulating temperature. Bathing in the late afternoon or evening can put extra strain on your heart and blood pressure and may even trigger cold-related health issues. Many older adults say,
I never used to think about when I bathed, but now, even washing my hair too late leaves me aching the next morning.
According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, people over 70 have a 30 to 40% weaker thermoregulation system. Bathing after 4 p.m., especially during colder seasons, increases the risk of sudden body temperature drops, dizziness, and even fainting. The safest time to bathe is during the mid-morning, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., or early afternoon, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., when the weather is warmer and the body is more adaptable. Avoid bathing early in the morning or late at night when your heart, hormones, and blood pressure are at their lowest functioning points. Use a warm, damp towel to wipe down the body, followed by a dry towel or hairdryer to remove moisture. Focus on high hygiene zones: neck, underarms, groin, and feet. Keep the body warm afterward. Wear dry clothes, cover your feet, and protect your head from cold air. Protecting your body temperature is just the first step, but if you're not taking care of your skin afterward, you could be weakening one of your body's most important defenses. In Part 7, we'll explore how to care for aging skin after bathing without expensive products or medications. Part 7, after the bath. Your skin still needs protection. You might think the hard part is over once you're dry and dressed, but for aging skin, this is exactly when the damage can begin. After age 70, your skin becomes thinner, drier, and slower to heal. If you don't protect it immediately after bathing, you may unknowingly invite cracking, infections, even long-term irritation. We often hear,
I don't know why my skin always feels tight, itchy, or sore, even after a gentle bath.
it's not the bathing itself, it's what we don't do afterward that makes the biggest difference. A study published in the Journal of Geriatric Dermatology found that seniors who skip moisturizing after bathing are 2.7 times more likely to develop chronic dry or cracked skin, especially in colder months. Doctor recommended post-bath routine. Step 1. Gently pat dry, never rub. Rubbing can irritate delicate aging skin. Step 2. Apply moisturizer within 3 minutes while your skin is still slightly damp. This helps seal in moisture. Step 3. Use a mild, fragrance-free lotion with ceramides or hyaluronic acid. These ingredients restore the skin barrier and pull moisture into the skin. Step 4. Wear soft, breathable clothing. Avoid wool or rough fabrics that can scratch the skin. Bonus tip: hydrate from the inside too. Your skin's moisture doesn't just come from creams, it comes from water. After bathing, you can lose more fluid than you realize. Here's what helps. Drink a warm glass of water before and after bathing. Include omega-3 rich foods like salmon, walnuts, flax seeds in your meals. Sip water or herbal teas throughout the day, not just when you're thirsty. A well-hydrated body means healthier skin, inside and out. Your skin has carried you through every season of life. Now is the time to treat it gently, not as vanity, but as self-respect. But even if your skin is well cared for, there's another hidden danger in the bathroom that has nothing to do with soap or dryness. In Part 8, we'll talk about the #1 cause of injuries in nursing homes and how simple changes in your bathroom can preserve your independence for years to come. Part 8. 5 subtle signs your bathing habits might be hurting you. You've probably never thought twice about your bathing routine. After all, it's something you've done for decades. But after 70, the same habits you once considered healthy might now be quietly working against you, and your body could already be trying to warn you. If you've ever stood up after a warm bath and felt slightly dizzy, it's not just getting older. That drop in blood pressure might be a sign that your body is struggling to adapt. Left unnoticed, it could lead to fainting, or worse. Or maybe you've noticed your skin feeling tighter lately, drier, itchier. You may even spot little red patches that weren't there before. For many seniors, this is the early stage of moisture loss, a sign that your skin barrier is weakening. Pay attention if you start to shiver 10 to 15 minutes after bathing. Especially in cooler months, this can mean you're not retaining heat well. In aging bodies, even slight chills can lead to serious drops in core temperature. And if you're finding that you sleep poorly after evening baths, there's a reason. Bathing too late can disrupt your body's natural temperature rhythm, leaving you feeling restless when you should be winding down. One more red flag: tiny cuts or scratches you can't explain. Your skin may be so thin that even a soft towel is causing damage. Something that once seemed harmless is now a risk. If any of these sound familiar, it's time to adjust. Choose a gentler soap. Keep baths short. Moisturize right after. Dress warmly, and most of all, drink a glass of warm water after you bathe. Inside-out hydration is just as important. You've spent a lifetime showing up for others. This is your chance to show up for yourself by listening carefully to the quiet signals your body has been sending all along. Because sometimes the most dangerous health problems begin with something that seems as small as a bath. Up next in Part 9, we'll walk through how to turn your bath into a source of healing, not harm, with daily habits that restore comfort, calm, and confidence. Part 9, a better way to bathe. The safe, soothing routine every senior should know after 70. Taking a bath isn't just about hygiene. It's about protecting your skin. It's about keeping your balance. It's about honoring your body without rushing it. Here's a gentle, step-by-step routine that thousands of older adults have found helpful, especially during colder months or when energy feels low. 1. Bathe during the warmest part of the day, late morning to mid-afternoon, ideally before 4 p.m. That's when your body is most alert and the temperature is friendliest. 2. Start from the feet up. When it's time to rinse your body, always begin from the lower legs and slowly move upward. Why? It helps your body adjust gradually to the water's warmth and prevents sudden blood pressure drops. Only rinse your head and face last, after your body is already warmed up. This simple change can reduce dizziness and the risk of fainting. 3. Sit down while bathing. If possible, use a bath chair or sturdy stool. It takes pressure off your knees and lowers the risk of slipping. This is not a sign of weakness. It's a smart step for confidence and comfort. 4. Use warm, not hot water. Test it with your wrist or elbow. Hot water feels nice at first, but it can dry out your skin and strain your heart. 5. Keep it simple with soap. Clean essential areas only. Underarms, groin, feet. The rest of your body? A soft cloth and water is enough. Using too much soap, especially harsh soap, can strip your skin's natural protection. 6. Pat dry and moisturize immediately. As soon as you're out of the bath, gently pat your skin. Don't rub. Then apply lotion within 3 minutes to seal in moisture. Look for creams with ceramides or hyaluronic acid. They help protect and restore older skin. 7. Drink a glass of water. Yes, even after a bath, warm water and steam can dehydrate you. Rehydrating supports your skin and blood pressure. 8. Dress warm, dry your hair. Put on soft, breathable clothes. Avoid sitting in a cold room after bathing. Even if you don't feel cold, wet hair can draw heat from your body, so take a moment to dry it. Your body will thank you. This isn't about doing more. It's about doing things in a way that protects your peace and your dignity. And in part 10, we'll talk about something even deeper. How bathing can become more than a task. It can become a daily act of self-respect. Shall we continue? Part 10, turning a simple bath into a daily act of self-respect. After 70, we often stop seeing daily routines as something sacred. Bathing becomes a chore, a box to check. But what if it could be something more? What if your time in the bath wasn't just about being clean, but about being kind to yourself? You've spent a lifetime caring for others. Maybe you used to rush through your showers because someone was waiting on you. Maybe you used to scrub quickly, thinking only of getting it done. But now, you have the right to move slower, to treat your skin like something worth honoring, to treat your breath, your body, your presence as something worthy of care. You don't need candles or fancy oils to turn your bath into a healing ritual. You just need intention. Turn on soft music. Let it calm your nerves. Lightly massage your arms as you wash. Not to scrub them clean, but to say, "You've carried a lot. Thank you." Speak kindly to yourself. Even if it's quiet, "I'm still here. I'm still learning. I'm proud of what I've lived through." Let the water not just rinse your body, but also wash away any tiredness, any self-criticism, any heaviness. This isn't about luxury. It's about remembering that your body is your home, and every time you treat it with respect, you come back to yourself. So next time you bathe, don't rush. Use that time to say to yourself, in every small gesture, "I still matter. I still deserve gentleness." And as we move into, we'll look at how even small shifts in daily care, like this one, can transform how you age, how you feel, and how you show up for life. Are you ready for the final part? Let's finish strong, with wisdom, warmth, and deep self-compassion. There's something powerful about water. It cleans, it soothes, it renews. And for those of us in our later years, it reminds us of something we often forget. We don't need to do things the way we always have. We can start again. We can choose differently, not out of fear, but out of wisdom. Taking care of our body isn't just about extending life. It's about improving the life we already have, making it softer, safer, more connected. And it starts with the little things, like how we bathe. Because when you adjust your habits to meet your body where it is today, not where it was 30 years ago, you're not giving in to age. You're respecting your journey. You're saying, "I've lived through enough to know what matters now. I want to feel good, move safely, and live with clarity, not just out of habit, but with heart." So take these bathing practices, the temperature, the timing, the moisturizing, the mindset, and see them as more than just health tips. See them as self-respect in action, the kind of care you'd give a loved one, you now give to yourself. And that changes everything. It's not too late to live with more intention. It's not too late to feel safe in your body again. And it's definitely not too late to be deeply kind to yourself. in small, consistent ways. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What's one new thing you'll try this week to care for your body with more love and awareness? Type it in the comments, not just for us, but for someone else who might need your encouragement today. And if this series has supported you in any way, we'd be honored if you'd subscribe. Let's keep learning together. Let's keep growing, wisely, gently, fully. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, take good care of your body, and even better care of your soul.